Hey everybody, welcome to the Why We Love Horror Letterboxd Challenge Watchalong show. That's very easy to say.
Yes.
I'm JWMaher, that's Abby Brooks, and that's Aaron Brooks. We're talking about animal attack movies this week. Movies where animals attack folks. But how you guys feeling?
I'm feeling okay.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really have like movies that came to mind when this prompt from Abby came up, but it makes sense because she has a passion for animals, so why not have them turn the table on us?
Yeah. Could you imagine like Abby's job involves animals, but those animals rarely attack lethally? I imagine. I imagine you're sedating them to the point they don't attack anybody.
Good.
But yeah, in these movies though, our characters are not so lucky. Aaron, I'm going to start with your movie because it's the one that came out came out first chronologically, and it's a little bit of a stretch, but we're going to allow it. What'd you watch?
So I watched the only Bong Joon-ho movie I have not seen. It's The Host from 2006. Song Kang-ho. I believe this was like his beginning of his like ascent as a star, or at least it was early on. Plays an oafish fella so well and plays it great here. This movie was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. It's got that kind of like, it's got the B movie quality to it for sure. I think with the creature design, probably because of the budget, and it just kind of worked for me. I think some people might not like the design of the creature. I thought it was okay. And basically it's just a movie all about why regulations are important. And like, it's not just trust companies to do the right thing and not put things in the wrong places. 20 years
Herschel from The Walking Dead did a bad thing in the beginning of that movie. He does a bad thing. And it's funny. It's like all of a sudden there's like a white guy in the beginning of the movie, and then it's like, oh, but no, this is a Korean movie though. Sorry.
Yeah. There's some English at the beginning. I was like, oh, interesting. But yeah, no, this is a good time. I really like this. I'd put this like right in the middle of Bong Joon-ho's filmography, which is very, very good. So like this is like that upper half on the right side of Okja. Okja is the wrong side of Bong Joon-ho for me. Like there's some good family dynamics as well. Like everything that Bong Joon-ho's gone on to perfect, he's like starting here, and I think he's got it from the beginning. I should have saw this a lot sooner, but it's just kind of one of those that I always found something else to watch, but I'm glad I watched this for this. So, and it's an animal. It's a sea monster. Sea monsters are animals.
It definitely used to be an animal, and then these people ruined it, and it turned it into that. So it's definitely an animal. Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It lived in the Han River, and now it's a gigantic monstrosity attacking people.
Mm-hmm.
So you fulfilled both things. It's an animal and it's attacking. So
attack.
Good job, man.
Thank you.
Abby, have you seen The Host?
I have not, but it sounds, I mean, I've heard good things about it. It sounds like a typical, like a Bong Joon-ho movie that has a message. It just I've heard very good things.
All right. So moving from South Korea to a little further south to Australia, we get my movie, which is 2007's Rogue. And I've never really met anyone. I mean, I know a couple of Australians from this community, but Greg McLean is an Australian who really seems to hate Australia.
You have the poster for Rogue?
I do have the poster for Rogue. Yeah, I'll throw that up as well. He seems to like only make movies that make you not want to go to Australia. Seeing as he did both Wolf Creeks and this, I don't want to go to Australia after watching these movies. He does not want you to go to Australia. This movie is about a crocodile boat tour that just goes real bad. It goes as bad as it could possibly go. Is it Lake Placid? No. Is it close? Close enough. I'm not gonna put it at Lake Placid's level, but I put it just below. But my big takeaway is Greg McLean is an Australian who does not like Australia. I think he does not want you to visit his country.
Okay. Mick Taylor show up in this one?
John Jarrett plays another character, but it is very clearly just Mick Taylor as a nice guy. Why are we going to do that? Everyone's all the there's a lot of Australians behaving badly in this movie too, which I like as well. And Mia Wasikowska shows up in it too. The girl from Crimson Peak and Stoker is there as a younger girl in 2007. So that's cool.
I remember her. She was going to be huge.
Give it time. She's still cooking. All right, Abby, what'd you watch?
So I watched a movie. I think it's actually a Canadian movie.
It is
called Backcountry, and this one has a bear that is attacking people. I thought this movie was just okay. I think it's worth a watch, perhaps. It's basically about a couple that is going on like a backpacking trip in the Canadian wilderness and end up coming across a bear, and you can probably guess how it ends. I think it's worth the one watch for the bear. But it's a really slow movie. It takes a really long time to get to said bear. The movie's like an hour and a half long, and you don't see the bear until like an hour in. But the scene with the bear is really, really good. Really, like, the effects are really great.
Yeah.
But again, and then the rest of the movie, it's not even necessary. I mean, it's kind of a survival movie after. I don't know. It's just, it was just okay. It was really slow. You don't really like the couple characters either. I think it would be different if you liked or cared about this couple, but you really don't. They're both kind of annoying, not that likable. But again, I think it's worth maybe one watch just to see the bear. The director is Adam McDonald, who he did Pyewacket, which very different movie. I thought I did it for this year's challenge. Maybe it was last year's challenge.
You did it for last year's challenge.
Okay. I think I'd prefer that movie to this. That one is slow, but I like that one a little bit better. But again, I think this one's worth maybe one watch if you want to see a good bear attack.
Yeah, Backcountry has that familiar moment in all the nature survival movies where they ignore the camp, they ignore the park ranger. Like, that's always the smartest thing to do. Park ranger's like, don't go that way. It's like, we're gonna go that way. You know, you probably shouldn't go that way. Ah, fuck that guy. And then bad things happen. Like, that's the one thing you shouldn't do, and they do it. That's my takeaway from Backcountry. Listen to the Rangers. They know that's their fucking job.
Mm-hmm. It was their job. Yes,
it is their job. And then that'll do it for this week. Off the top of my head, I'm forgetting what next week's prompt is, but I'm gonna look it up.
I think it's a musical.
Is it a horror musical?
I think so.
Yeah, watch a horror musical or a horror movie centered around music. I don't know. I know, Abby, you might not have chosen your movie yet. I have seen most of the horror musicals because of Adelaide Spence. What's up, Spence? But I haven't seen a movie called Lords of Chaos, so I'm gonna watch that for next week. Aaron, what's your pick?
Uncle Peckerhead, Bloody Axe Wound director's other movie. Let's see if we can do better.
I heard it's better. I've heard people have actually recommended that to me. I haven't seen it yet. And Abby, I imagine you haven't picked yet.
I have not picked, but I will.
We'll look forward to that pick. If you made it this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, share, go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror. Go to the Letterboxd challenge we're talking about. Is at that website. You can join along with us. We don't care when you join. Just join. Schedule here, Mondays versus, it's a show. Tuesday is Why Liv Loves Horror when she's loving her summer vacation right now.
She can enjoy summer vacation.
I'm trying to nail her down to do a couple of movies so I have a couple in the bank.
Put them in the,
Don't worry, Jordan Anderson. She's coming back. That'll be there on Tuesdays. Wednesday is Aaron's show. Aaron's done with the Evil Bong franchise.
Yes, but we are on to Friday the 13th though. So I'm going to do actual movies now. Just barely.
Some of them are just barely, yes. Thursday is the Why We Love Horror Letterboxd challenge. Watch along show you're watching. Next week we'll do the horror musical episode. And then Friday, Why We Love Horror Trivia. A lot of good stuff coming up this month. June is our best month. We got the free-for-all, Horror Jeopardy, Just the Clips. It's all happening this month. But we appreciate you stopping by. I'm JWMaher. That's Abby Brooks. That's Aaron Brooks. And we'll see you next time on the Why We Love Horror Letterboxd Watch Along show. That's what it's called.